What's good with y'all, Zahier? Welcome back to another Zahier reaction video. And today we reacted to She Tried Breaking Up with This Toxic Pookie, but then he did this by Oshay Jackson, man. We're gonna get right into it. Look like a good girl too, man. Let's just see where this goes. But before we get into that video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Also, go show love to the channels that's down below. They will be also on my description channels as well. I mean, featured channels as well, and all that, man. Also, please leave a comment down below and let me know what y'all think about these videos that I'm making. Also, let me know what videos you want me to watch, react to. I will get to them as fast as I can. Also, I appreciate all the love I've been getting on these videos. I've been hitting 1,000 views on these videos lately, and I appreciate all the love. You know, we're on the road to 1K, and once we hit that goal, the giveaways will be on the way shortly after. You already know what it is, man. I'ma show love the way y'all show me love. You get me? It's a two-way street. Love is a two-way street. Cause why? Cause it don't cost a thing to show love. Not a thing at all. Absolutely nothing. Love is free. Love is very free. But with all, I'm not gonna keep chatting. But with all that being said, we're gonna get right into this video. So you already know. Cue the intro.
Question. Do you remember the first time that you got dumped? I was 13 years old. How old were you? Remember how you felt when you had the girlfriend that you really liked? You wrote her a letter.
My memory bad, so I can't remember that far.
You talked on the phone. But just one day, that was over. And no matter what you did, she wouldn't take you back. I'm not gonna lie. Sad music! I cried for days, family.
Damn, I was about to say hours. You said days.
I found out that the girl that I used to be with was over there now dating Dusty Daryl. I hated Dusty Daryl. The only problem is I couldn't really beat him, so I just had to hate on him on the low because he was bigger than me. But Daryl was Dusty, and at that moment I was pissed, but I wouldn't give up. I kept on writing love letters. Until Dusty Daryl told me if I wrote another one, he was gonna whip my ass. And that was the end of that. But what about you? Like, don't you remember how it was? Maybe you just got dumped yesterday.
That must have been back in the day, because people don't do no love letters.
And, hey, there's always tomorrow. Hey, I got a chance to see that chick like 10 years later. She has like 3 kids by 3 different guys. Dang. I am so happy it wasn't me.
Right.
But that's not every
God's the bullet.
You see, man, there are a lot of guys out there who unfortunately can't take rejection. Now for us, I mean, we're normal guys. We understand that life goes on.
Right.
But not every guy is like that. Especially this guy by the name of Zahier Miller. Now guys, I will warn you, this is quite graphic in detail. But I want to play this clip.
But before we get into that, bruh, whatever he did, if you're a man, just understand, it's okay to let go. It's okay to let go of somebody that's not in your life no more. If they left or you decided to leave, that means don't do no weird stuff if you get broken up with. Don't stalk them. Don't blow up their social medias. Don't do no love letters. Don't do all that simp stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's just gonna be ammunition for them to use and bring up to other people. Like, you see how weird this one is? You see how weird he is? You see what he doing? You see how... And then you'll just be looking crazy at the long run. And it'll be a bad thing if you carry that same energy on to the next relationship you get into. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't care for the person you with, but just don't, if things don't work out, don't try to go crazy to get them back. Because a lot of people don't realize, once you get broken up with, it's a chance that that person that broke up with you is going to come back. They probably just need some time to themselves, need to experience other people. They need that moment to themselves. So it's a chance that they're going to come back. But if you do all this crazy nonsense, they're gone forever. That's it. Unless you come up on some money or something good happening with you, then there's a chance they come back. But before that, after that, no, they ain't coming back. So just keep that in mind. Just always keep that in mind. I ain't going to tell y'all wrong. Not at all.
so that you can get the gist of everything going on here.
Okay.
Let's check it out.
Charges tonight after a young mother and nurse is kidnapped and murdered. She was simply trying to live her life, work hard, and break off of the relationship that she knew was not good for her. Her ex-boyfriend goes before a judge accused in a brutal case of domestic violence. And we start here at 5 with the new developments in the murder of Patrice Wilson. I'm Kimberly Gill. Good evening. I'm Karen Drew in for Devin Skillion tonight.
Trying to take out somebody.
Jameer Miller is facing a list of charges including murder, carjacking, armed robbery, and several gun counts. Rashawn Lay has been following this case from the beginning. Sean, the judge called him a danger today.
He did. She did, and she's holding him tonight without bond. We're talking about Jameer Miller. Now, I was with Patrice Wilson's grandmother shortly after those charges were brought officially earlier today.
Thank God they charged him. You know what?
Instant reaction from Pamela Golden, the grandmother of murdered nurse Patrice Wilson, telling me this family has been praying that Jameer Miller would be charged with Wilson's murder, and that is exactly what happened in court this afternoon.
Thank God they did charge him. You know what? But it doesn't bring her back. My heart is still aching.
It happened the morning of May 13th. Patrice Wilson just finished her nursing shift at Detroit Receiving Hospital. A man Wilson, prosecutors say, was desperately trying to get away from. Miller, prosecutors say, hid in the parking area disguised in a blonde wig, allegedly abducting Wilson. She was later found shot to death in her own vehicle at her Novi apartment complex. Wayne County prosecutor Kim Worthy today saying this case...
He a lame. That nigga is a lame. I don't care what nobody say. That nigga right there is a lame, bro. If somebody don't want to be with you no more, let them go. That don't mean you kill them, you know what I'm saying, because you're mad because they don't want to be with you no more. What sense does that make? That don't make no sense at all. You don't do that because somebody says no to you. You need to... That's the problem with a lot of people now. A lot of people don't know how to accept rejection. That's the problem. The faster somebody can learn how to take rejection, that'll be the best point in their life, because that means they won't hold anything to a certain expectation if it don't go their way. That's how you should look at things. If it don't go your way, okay, move on. That don't mean you take somebody's life. Now you just scarred, and she had kids. Now you just took away their mother. Now they gotta grow up with no parent. I ain't saying no parents, but what if their fathers are not in their lives and all they had was their mother? Now they had nothing. I mean, nah, I ain't gonna say they had nothing. They got the family, they got the mother's family, but still, that's not their parents. That's not their parents. They don't have that no more, thanks to you. So hopefully, man, hopefully they throw the book at you, man. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you don't see outside for a long time and you just take that karma in jail, because at this point you really deserve that. You deserve that. You know you was dead ass wrong. Man, RIP the lady, man. RIP her. She ain't deserved that. Hiding in a parking lot, had to put on a fake wig just to... Nah, man. We gotta do better as a people, man. We gotta do better, man. This is crazy.
It's touched a nerve all across the area.
I think this case is very relatable. It was a woman that had a relationship with a man that she was trying to get out of. It was a woman that was hardworking, was simply leaving her job that day to get home to her family. And I think everybody can relate to that. And everybody can hope that nothing like that will happen to them.
While Wilson's loved ones wait for justice right now, they say they need your prayers.
Please, sweetie, we just need a lot of prayers. A lot of prayers. A lot of prayers. Strength. Because we don't have it right now. We really need some prayers.
Right.
So much emotion from Patrice Wilson's grandmother, hoping that these charges would be brought.
Rightfully so.
She's looking
She lost
for
her
that justice.
granddaughter.
Also today, Prosecutor Kim Worthy, Police Chief James White here in Detroit spoke passionately about domestic violence, urging people in that similar situation to try to act, or loved ones try to help and act. Just do something.
Right, you get out that situation.
List of resources out
that you can call if you're in that situation. Important steps here that you will get a response from. We put all these resources on our website. Click on Detroit.com. Back to you.
That resource is so important because
you gotta get out that situation, man. If you're in that situation, you gotta get out.
Research into Miller. What do you know about his background, his past?
There's a lot. In particular, a new old case has been reopened. It's out of Romulus. A woman linked to Miller went missing in 2011. She's never been found. That case is being looked at again now.
Wow. All right. Thank you, Sean. We appreciate it.
My heart goes out to that beautiful young lady, Patrice Wilson, and her family.
So this nigga was an overall criminal. He was just out here been getting his way with women. Yeah, throw him in the jail. I don't respect people that have crime linked to women. Like if you killed a woman, I don't know about the guidelines, but hopefully they let me live for this video. But they taking out a woman, they putting their hands on a woman. I respectfully, I don't think nobody should put their hands on each other. A man shouldn't put his hand on a woman shouldn't put her hands on a man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should put their hands on each other. But on him, he needs to get punished. Because I don't respect somebody that takes out a woman, especially if that woman is a mother that has family, that has a kid, kids, like, that's real lame in my opinion. And something really needs to happen. They can't just let this one sweep under the rug. 5-10 years ain't enough. Yeah, they gotta really punish, bro. Because if they give him a little slap on the wrist, a lot of other niggas will think that's okay too, and we can't have that. We can't have that because she was doing her thing, trying to put on for her family. That's all I keep thinking about, the fact that those kids ain't gonna have their mother around in their lives no more, man. That's just the saddest part. But we're gonna get back to this video.
And her lovely grandmother there. I'm lost for words because I don't know how I would feel. I have a niece that's close to her in age. I don't know how I would feel if my niece was assassinated by somebody who just couldn't get over the answer that it was no, that he was just dumped.
Right.
But the crazy thing about it was this guy sat there in the parking lot with a blonde weave or a blonde wig and waited until this young lady who works hard for her money to abduct her and then do what he had the wig to her body. And I thought that I would talk to men out there because, you know, some of us, we have a different mindset. Some of us, it's not that serious. Most of us, it's not that serious.
It's not that
we can
serious
always
at
find
all, man.
somebody else. But not every man thinks like that. Not every man believes that he can find somebody else. And there are some men who have so low self-esteem, they're willing to go as far as this or even thought about it. And let me just tell you something, guys. You know, things are going to happen in life where relationships
ain't gonna go your way all the time.
Unfortunately, everything in life ends. I mean, we all gotta meet our maker one day to get room or make room for the next generation of people who will inhabit this earth. But the one thing that you should always do is to always leave relationships as much as possible with class. And that's coming from a guy who typically, I've never really done it in my life. Every time I used to have a relationship with somebody, it goes bad or it doesn't work anymore. It's always, I'm not talking to you, it ends on bad terms. And this really ended on bad terms. But, you know, I matured from that position. And sometimes it's not going to work out, man. It's just how life works. That's just how it is. That doesn't mean you need to go and stalk a person. That definitely doesn't mean you need to even call the person back. They don't want to be with you. What is the best way to deal with that? You have to accept it for what it is. You can't force somebody to love you. You can't force somebody to care about you. And even if they've changed their opinions based on something that they have done or something that you've done, what can you do? A lot of things in relationships are learning experiences. Just like business, just like your craft, just like your occupation. And you have to take these opportunities to get better. And that's the one thing about life is you never stop.
Exactly. He nailed that right on the head. This is all just a learning experience. Just because you're with somebody for right now does not mean you're going to be with them in the next 10 or 20 or 30 years. Nigga, people need to understand that. You can't just hold certain people. You can't hold your partner that's with you right now to a certain extent, like to a certain standard, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be with you to the end of time and y'all just started dating about 5 months ago. You can't live like that. That's unrealistic. You have to be real about your situation. that's what it is at the end of the day. You always gotta just be real about your situation. And just take from every relationship you get into, just take something, at least just leave out of every relationship with something, learning something newer that could help benefit you in the long run to that point when you find the right one. That's all you gotta do. That's all you have to do. Don't go to the lame extreme that this nigga just went to because he ain't want to accept the fact that Shorty didn't want him anymore. You can't go down that route. You can't. I mean, I've been through some breakups in my life, but do you see me blowing up people's phones? You see me going crazy, going to their house and staying outside and waiting for them to come out? No, because that's weird. If nobody wants me no more, I'm just gonna chalk it up to the game. All right, cool. I'll move on. I'm not crazy. That's just some crazy shit. For real. But it's about 3 minutes left. I'm gonna let this ride out, but just take what I say and just run with it.
Or stop learning. Well, one of the things that men need to do is understand how to walk away gracefully.
Right.
She don't want to be with you no more. She don't want to deal with you no more.
Leave it alone.
And that's what it is, man.
Leave it
Let
alone.
her go. Because your life is going to be better, most likely, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you throw your life away for the fact that somebody doesn't want to be with you? You're 36 years old. You're relatively a young man. Mm-hmm. Now you're riding away in jail. Your family's going to be suffering because of you.
Right.
All because a woman didn't want to be with you.
That's crazy
there are
as hell.
plenty of women out there in the world who will be with a man
There's
that
more
is
women out here
confident
than
in
men.
himself. And it's not even that important to
plenty
go
of
out there
women.
disrespecting people, cursing people out, yelling at ladies, or whatever. And definitely not getting into an altercation where you feel like you need to put on a wig and
yeah, that's crazy. That's real nuts.
Whatever you want to do or go to her job. But she don't want you, man.
And that's a little.
Right. And you got the right to not want her ass back. And I always say a lot of men would just believe in themselves, like, yo, okay, that's how it is. You don't want to deal with me? It's cool. I wish you luck. And leave it, let it go like that. I always say, if you gave her something, let her keep it. Right? Don't let her have no power over you. You got to be strong.
Right? Don't do no.
One of the things about being a man is overcoming disappointment.
That's immature, taking it back a gift. If it's a gift, let him have it.
And people don't
be petty. And that's petty. That's just real petty.
And after you get to that point in life, man, you will start to see yourself really grow and develop.
Right.
And you'd be surprised at how many of those ladies who broke up with you
come back.
Want you. Like I said, the first chick who broke up with me, I got a chance to see her a few years ago in the mall. And when I saw her, I was not impressed. So usually you're not missing out on anything anyway. And I will look at it like that. But condolences to the sister. And I will tell ladies, whenever you're dealing with men, and this can happen for anybody, but you gotta make sure you're not dealing with somebody who's a loser,
crazy.
who don't have anything to lose.
Oh yeah, and a loser.
If a man we willing to do that, he don't have nothing to lose. All right?
Yeah.
Guys, what you think? It's your boy, Oshay Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Sliver Jump. Producer for all of you, discovered the bell. I'm out.
Alright, man. That was an Oshay Duke Jackson video. Shout out to Oshay Duke Jackson, man, coming through with some more good fire content. And oh yeah, my condolences goes out to the family. I'm so sorry to hear about I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry to hear about your loss. Hopefully they throw the book at this nigga, and I know they're gonna throw the book at him because you already saw how the reporters and how everybody was talking about the scenario. He's going down. He's going down. And he got another case where it has some violence towards a woman. He's going down. So it's just a matter of how much time they're gonna give him. But yeah, man, it's the end of that video. You already know. Just don't be weird. Just don't be weird out here. If you're a man, let go. Just let go. If a woman says no, just take that. Just leave it alone. Okay? And just push on. It's too many women out here to be stuck on one. Just remember that. Alright, y'all. That's the end of that video. This was she tried to break up with this toxic Pookie, but he did this. No, wait. Hold up. But then he did this. But yeah, man. This is crazy. Still RIP to the young lady that lost her life due to this Pookie, to this dumb nigga right here. Just, you know what I'm saying? And my condolence once again goes out to the family. It's so sickening to hear about how someone that's just trying to do right in their life have to have their life cut short because somebody else's judgment is just unwarranted and just coming from a place of jealousy and insecurity that just takes somebody, a mother out of all things, a mother, to cut a mother's life short, to raise her family, raise her children, to bring them up into this world. Now they're gonna have to be brought up by their family. I'm not saying that to say that's a bad thing, but I would rather a kid be brought up with a parent, with a parent that loves them. Because just because they got their parent around don't mean they're a good parent. But a parent that actually loves them and want to show them the way through. That's what I would rather a kid be grown up in. You know what I'm saying? Rather than just a family member that's not their parent. But yeah, that's just the best way I can explain it. But yeah, man, it's the end of that video. You already know what it is. Leave me a like, comment, subscribe in the video. Also, leave me a comment down below on what you thought about this video and what videos you want me to react to next. I will always respond. I will always do what I gotta do whenever I can. The first chance I get, I will react to whatever videos is requested of me. Anytime, all the time. Also, go show love to the channels that's in my description box down below. They will also be in my featured channels that's on my channel. Go show love. It don't cost a thing to show love. And with all that being said, man, I'm going to catch you on the next video. Be easy, be blessed, and be protected out here. The world is completely different. It's a very different ball game we playing with out here. So always be vigilant and always just keep your third eye open and always just stay protected. Just be prepared. Just be prepared out here, man. You always gotta be prepared because you never know what's gonna happen out here. And just yeah. But with all that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, man. Y'all be easy. And until next time, peace.